This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses.
Today, from Heinz.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. So after the INT, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now Brady again. Being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Brady steps away to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jonathan Taylor, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys have now moved out in front.
So
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, Taylor And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
56 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now he'll throw with Brady. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Hopkins.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
A nice little juke. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will knot us up at 10. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling it.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Anthony Walker in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Brady. Dancing to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Going deep for Hopkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the 1st half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll be
be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run with Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, 3rd most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's Clement. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 3 now, this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jonathan. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Brady's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. But that makes this a 2-score ball game. And, you know, the way this thing has been going, Charles, 2 scores kind of feels like 3 or 4.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took shot, couldn't connect. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit.
So the decision to challenge does not, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Brady now to throw. Steps away to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Steelers are... Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Forced out to his left. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
taking it in from 7 yards away. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Brady going to look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick.
And the Steelers are right back in this football game.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Lions, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
today.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Brady now on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Brady to throw.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Here's Presley Harvin now.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but...
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. To throw is Brady. Being chased out left. And Brady able to get down as he picks up a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Good running right there, and this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On first down, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski yet again.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Brady's throw taken in by Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady to the catch made by Hopkins.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. Here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And when this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Brady. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On second down now, it's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Brady now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
2nd and 4.
Now Brady being chased down. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.